Hello everyone! Today I want to showcase one of my favorite games called Barony. It is a really fun roguelike game with a first-person feel to it. So let me show it. As always, I will show you a bit of gameplay and then I will try to explain to you to it. Okay, I want to play on hardcore difficulty. Or no. No, let's not play on the hardcore difficulty. For this video, I will choose something a little bit more common, a human, and I will play as something easy, like a barbarian. So, as you can see, I chose my class, I chose my race, and I randomed my name. So, let's see what this game is all about. Well, as I said, it's a first-person roguelike dungeon crawler.
Another mortal landmine to assess.
And as our host politely described it, yes, we are heading into his dungeon. And as you can see, here I am in the world. I can physically walk, I can interact with it. And unlike traditional roguelikes, there is no roll for a hit. Instead, it's an action combat. So let me show you. Let me enter the dungeon proper and find an enemy to kill.
All the best.
Someone says that I am getting a skill in stealth. And here we go. Each enemy attacks me in the same rhythm, so I should try to make this little dance of attacking and blocking. And then, of course, collecting the loot. My main objective is to find the exit of this floor and proceed carefully. Also, as you can see, the dungeon is very dark, so sometimes I will have to choose between my shield, which gives me some armor, and my torch, but the torch is also not infinite. And actually, in this game, well, I have hunger. As you can see, I picked up some cheese. It's because my guy needs feed. Also, let's drink from the fountain. It tasted like water. Well, okay. So, what about the gear? Well, most of it is unknown to me. And why is that? Well, because my barbarian is a little bit, how to politely say it, inadequate at appraising items. Every skill in the game has some numerical value to it. Usually it's something easy like, I don't know, blocking, or unarmed combat, axe combat, maybe stealth, maybe trading or appraising items, or even something silly like swimming. And each of these stats can go up to a level 100, at which point it will become legendary and it will gain additional benefit to it. So, but how do we increase our stats? Well, if you played ever the Elder Scrolls game, I think you're familiar with how to do that. You just try to use this particular skill. For example, if you want to become better at fighting, then you just fight. If you want to become better at appraising, well, you just have to appraise stuff. And I got a... oh no, enemy. Oh no, he broke something. And I leveled up. Each level requires you only 100 XP points to level up, and leveling up goes in two ways. First, you kill enemies. That's very simple. And the second one, you level up your skills. So for example, let me equip these glasses. And now I started identifying this stuff, because I know that usually good glasses give me more appraisal bonus. And now my appraisal is increased because I use this skill. And this is the same for every other skill. So let me just continue to the next floor. And this is pretty much what this game has to offer to you. You explore dungeons, you try to find the best loot possible in the, let's say, least amount of time possible, and you try to not overweight yourself, because every piece of equipment not only has a price to it, as you can see, but also it has a little bit of weight to it. So maybe I don't want to carry all this stuff, because some of it might be even cursed, and if I equip it, well, I will not be able to de-equip it, or unequip it, as properly people say. Okay, so what do you want to show you else? Well, I chose a melee specific character, but also there is some magic in this game. For example, as you can see, I pick up a few spellbooks. And if I try to read it, it says, well, this spell is too difficult for you. And this spell teaches me a troll spell. What about this one? It teaches me the most basic spell called Light. Well, let's try to cast it from a spellbook. As you can see, when I pick up a torch, it says here in the bottom left, defend. It changes me to a defense stance when I pick it up. If I de-equip the torch, it becomes a sneaking, and now I can be sneaky, my vision range increases, and maybe I can do some critical damage from behind. And with the spell books, I can try to cast it. For example, let me try to cast this spell, and voila, I have casted a light spell. Now it moves beside me. This is a useless book, just talking about the lore of the game. If you want to read it, of course, there are a few funny books. Also, you can find scrolls, but most of them on the first floor are just funny things, let's say. Funny letters. You see, my level in access increased, and I'm still increasing my appraisal. The reason why I chose not to play on hardcore difficulty is not because I decided that I don't want to lose my character on death. No. This is quite the opposite. If you die in this game, it's permanent. Your character is dead. That's it. However, if you play on hardcore difficulty, well, the difficulty changes. Every enemy starts to hit like a truck. Your equipment starts to degrade very quickly. And yeah, there is nothing good about it. So let me go into this level. This is a secret level, and it has a very interesting secret to it. I will not spoil it, but it has one of the most hilarious creatures imaginable, like a troll that is almost blind, and gnomes that just pure lighting. And here I am, lying dead. And this will happen a lot in this game, because it's a roguelike. And as you can see, I can just quit to main menu, restart or dismiss, and well, there is no way for me to reload or anything. Okay, let's see what this game is also had for offer. And this is a modded game. It is Steam Workshop compatible, so You can load all your favorite modes with memes or not. Like maybe you want to change a troll to a Shrek, or gnomes to a Nekoark, or maybe there is an enemy slime and you want to add ice to it. The game is very moddable. You can change pretty much anything in the game, including dialogues, sprites, models, voiceover, just about anything in the game really. However, I will not show it in here. Instead, I want to show you another thing. Unlike most of the roguelikes that expect you to know them a little bit or expect you to learn through playing, this game actually have a lot of tutorials. Like, they will teach you the basics of the game. For example, this one. It will give you very nice tips with pictures in them, and also sometimes videos explaining you basics of the stuff. So when you play this game, you're not completely against the will of this game. You have some fighting chance. And also, a very good thing about it, besides the very cool looking training hub, which is stylized for each and every trial. For example, this one is a trial of recruiting and command, so you have beds. This one is trial of spellbooks and casting, and so you have spellbook. And spell casting looking, I guess, library. Stealth with sneak attacks. No light here, see? But also, the main point of this game is that you can play it together with your friends. Maybe you want to play in a LAN party, host it online, or maybe you want to browse from the games on the internet. Like, you can play it a lot. And of course, there is a split screen support, but you need controllers for that. I don't have a controller. And yeah, this game is very, very big, and soon they announced that they will update the game, including some of the promises from the Kickstarter. So this game is still updating, it's not forgotten. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, try it out, it's not very expensive. However, I must mention something. And this is very important to some people. You see, here I chose human. The race is actually the defining factor here, it's not the class. Usually the race has some restrictions or limitations, like for example, human has no resistances or weaknesses, and like by humans and automatons. And all shopkeepers are humans, so yeah. Or if you play as a skeleton, oh my god, there is so much to read, like immune to burning, has self-resurrect, immune to strangulation, does not hunger or starve, have resistances, has weaknesses, not liked by humans, so shopkeepers will try to kill you. But also, you see that these 4 races are in purple. It is because they are DLC races. And also, there are classes in yellow. They are not available because I am playing as automaton. Not all classes are available to all races. In yellow and in purple, again, these classes are locked behind DLCs. So if this is something you care about, well, there is some content that is locked behind them. But in my case, I've got so much entertainment together with my friends, so it was worth to me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed the game that you saw. It's not a very thorough playthrough, but I hope you understood it enough, because this is not a very hard game to grasp. Take care and good luck.